People, check it out. It's me, Brian B, here to introduce the Beeline Entertainment LLC.com. That's right, we got a whole supply of options for you if you're doing video editing, if you need logos for your business, you got that. If you want to watch the shows that we host here on the network, the Beeline Web Show, the Beeline Entertainment Show, and Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk with the STR Nation, we got that too. Join us, buy the merch, and check out the Beeline Entertainment LLC.com. Let's go!
Well, we're here. We're back. It is Wednesday. It's another Wednesday. Yo, check it out, guys. I hope you guys can hear me all right. I've been having a little bit of equipment issues today, but it's okay. I haven't had much time to do sound check and everything like that for today. Because, if you guys know or not, it's the end of the year, man. This is the last show of the year. Crazy that I'm going to be talking about wrestling to do the last show of the year, but it fits. We've come a long way with the wrestling show, Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk. If you guys have been watching, you are a member of the STR Nation. I want to thank you guys for all the love and the support that you have shared throughout this year. I'm not too sure if anybody's going to be jumping on with me. I am on earlier than what I usually am on because, listen, I'm going to be straight up with y'all. Stranger Things coming on tonight, and I want to watch it. Just how it is. I mean, I was kind of trying to figure out if I was going to do a show tonight in general because, of course, it's New Year's and a lot of stuff is going on. And also, I'm just kind of, getting ready to revamp for the new year. So after this show right here, I don't know if I'm gonna be coming on tomorrow with the entertainment show, but listen, we're gonna be back. Hopefully, you guys can hear me, bro. I got my partner in crime in the back right now, so he's gonna let me know if y'all can hear me. Okay. My shit is messing up a little bit. But listen, guys, once again, I got to say thank you so much for an amazing 2025. It's been really fun this year. I was going back and watching a whole bunch of episodes that we did previously. And, man, we had some really good conversations, really funny conversations and shit like that, too, as well. Thank you to the whole STR crew that comes on every week and talks wrestling with me and stuff like that, bro. I really appreciate these guys. Amazing guys, man. But, speaking of amazing people, we got my man stepping through the ropes. We're going to tag him in. Hot tag, baby. We got my man, one of the hardest working podcasters in the business that I know. And I've been doing this shit for 5.5 years. And I'm telling y'all right now, he's got a whole bunch of shows and he stays dedicated and he stays doing this shit. And you should be following him. So, from the Brandon JANEUE show, so many different topics for you to get to know. My man, Brandon JANEUE. What up, B?
What up, B?
Good to see you, man. Happy New Year, my brother.
You too, man. You too, man.
Yeah, bro. We at the end, man. We wrapped up, man. Can't believe it. Yeah. Feeling good. How you been doing, bro? Everything been all right? Family good?
Yeah, everything good. Everything good. Yeah. Been running around the last couple of days, but yeah.
Yeah.
This shit.
Yeah. It's the right thing.
Yeah.
Are you talking about wrestling or are you talking about just what you got going on?
All of it.
I knew he was gonna say that.
All of it.
Yeah, man. It's definitely been a lot. We gotta definitely talk tonight. I know we've been having the last episode I was on, we did I was by myself, but I was talking about the women, bro. One of the biggest things in 2025 for wrestling, women's wrestling it's almost 360'd because or 180, whatever you want to call it, because it kind of took the place of men's wrestling, in my opinion. Like, when we're usually talking about the interesting stuff that's happening in the world of wrestling, we're talking a lot about the women nowadays, bro. How do you feel about that, B?
This might be a hot take. I don't give a fuck. Going in 2026, I think whoever wins the Women's Royal Rumble should easily get the night 2 main event at WrestleMania. I don't don't think that there's a conversation. I think the women should be the main event of night 2 of WrestleMania. There's not even a storyline that I care about for the men like the women. Like you can easily have Rhea and Stephanie. You can have Jada Bianca. You can have Liv, Rhea, Stephanie, Io. You can figure something out. It's always something you can figure out. There's always something more interesting. Like Charlotte and Jade. There's a bunch of fucking women that deserve that WrestleMania 2. Hell, you can have AJ Lee and Becky Lynch, and that fucking story would make more sense than any man at this moment for WrestleMania Night 2. Man.
Can't argue with you. I can't argue with you, man. That's one of the biggest things. I think let's kick it off because, like you said, hot take, man. I don't really have any segments tonight, guys. I'm really just coming on. I want to talk, just get one more roundup before we close out because next year we gonna have the shows are all getting vamped, so everything is gonna be crazy, bright colors and shit flying at you. But you're right, B. I think one of the things that we all have in common, I mean, there was a giant period this year where I was just fucking bored and I'm not just, a lot of people always say, oh, we're just talking WWE. I'm actually not just talking WWE. I was kind of bored with NXT. I was kind of bored with everything. And there was multiple times that I was trying to like really get invested in shit. And every time I started watching something, I don't know if it was just because it was just too much. Or if it was just like, all right, man, well, I'm seeing that over here. I'm seeing this over there. It's like, oh, what the fuck ever. Like, the one thing that I can take positive from, let's say, the promotions, the biggest thing for AEW, they have some dynamite motherfucking PLEs, bro. AEW, they know how to put, even though they long, they're entertaining. And of course, because you got the hardcore aspect, it's a little bit more violent. It's a little bit more to like, holy shit moments that you got going on. It's more captivating. So I did get into AEW's PLEs a lot more this year. WWE, their new structure, man, has been for the fucking birds, bro. It really has, man. The TKO system, the Triple H system, whatever the fuck you want to blame it on. It's been for the birds, man. We really can't defend this shit anymore because, like you said, it's just not enough going on, bro. Inside story and character development, it's just not enough going on, unfortunately.
Yeah, I mean,
what's up, Leneva? Sorry.
You know how I feel about 2025 wrestling booking. This shit sucked. All of it was fucking horrible. The only thing that was actually good was NXT and TNA. That's about fucking it. I didn't really care for it, WWE. You already know how I feel about WWE. I did a whole fucking top 10 list, and my number one thing that shocking moments, all that shit was just the booking. Like everybody's booking. Like everybody just expects us to care about some shit without telling us why we should care about the shit.
Very true.
It's like
very true.
Why do I care? Like why the fuck do I care? Like listen, man, I haven't watched wrestling in like a month.
Like shocking from you because you watch AEW, you watch everything.
I haven't watched wrestling in a full-fledged month because there's nothing to fucking watch. Like the last couple of weeks have been taped. I literally did not watch Raw.
That's right, yeah.
People was like, "Oh yeah, man, Vision," and I'm like, "Bro, man, who gives a fuck? I'll see that shit in 2026. Ain't nothing really changing."
Yeah.
You literally put the belts back on the Usos and now you got dumbasses on social media. Roman Reigns is gonna win, and that's why, man. Look here, bro. If we go fucking backwards, you might as well go ahead. You listen, bro. You know
hang it up, right?
Oh my god! If we go fucking backwards, bro. Y'all not understanding. That's not good. You go
that's
backwards. You're telling us that you have no fucking idea what you're doing.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
You can't go backwards in wrestling.
Yeah.
You go backwards in wrestling, you might as well just go ahead and say, I'm a fucking idiot and I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Yeah. Yeah. No, you're making a valid point. One of the things that, like you said, with, of course, the holiday season, I do like that the wrestlers do get the ability to, be with their families a little bit more now when they're, during the holiday season. They don't got to work and on the road and stuff like that as much because they still do holiday tours.
Yeah.
But, it's just like once it's taped and then you are on Facebook or anywhere, you see the leak footage. Like I saw Carmelo Hayes win the damn belt the night I was watching SmackDown. That same night that they were taping the shit. So it's like, okay, I'm not gonna watch this shit now. Like I know what's going on. And like you said, there's not enough story to keep me invested in really anything else. Like, you know, Carmelo Hayes winning it. I'm not trying to be an asshole, but I'm like, I didn't really care about that shit. I mean, there really isn't. It's not enough being produced for you to care. It just isn't, bro. It's just shit happening. I'm super glad that the Cena tour is over. I'm super glad that definitely took up the entirety of the year. We didn't talk about it, but there was more coming out. Cody Rhodes and Cena did the their interview together. And they were basically talking about how, listen, they just really had no fucking clue what they were doing. We're not even wrong in the assumptions that we're making anymore, because we've been absolutely right, spot on, that we've said throughout this year. These motherfuckers really have just been throwing shit together, throwing it to the wall, and seeing if it sticks. And we're not wrong. They had no idea what the fuck they were doing.
Listen, I've said this numerous times. The Rock fucked up their booking. From that, like I said, it was a great heel turn, but that was all the fuck it was. They had no plan in place after that shit. And when you have no plan in place for that shit, because again, everybody wants to sit there and say, well, The Rock told Triple H he was getting out the story. Bitch, you created the story. How the fuck did you get out of it? Like, you created it, nigga. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yep, you're absolutely right.
I don't understand how you can be that fucking stupid as a fan. Well, again, these are not fans. These are fucking people that like a person. They don't like
interesting
person. So, of course, they think that whatever The Rock said was 100% justified. No, bitch. The story was The Rock taking somebody's soul. And after John Cena turned heel, there was no talk of a soul ever again.
Ever again. It wasn't even explained why it happened or what the transition was.
And by
it could have
even when this shit happened, we were all like, what the fuck does that mean? Like, what do you mean you want his soul? What the fuck does that mean? Never explained it. Never fucking explained it.
Bro, I said it when the shit was happening. The smartest thing went with that conversation would have been if Cody Rhodes joined The Rock. There wouldn't have been anything else that would have made more sense than if Cody Rhodes joined The Rock. And like I said this shit when it was happening. It would have been perfect fucking time. Fuck division, all this other stuff. I know we're not supposed to backtrack, but for them to kind of create a modern kind of corporation and have Cody Rhodes be the motherfucking suit wearing bad guy.
Right, motherfucking. So it doesn't really change anything. But the problem is that that's why he jumped out the story. Once he got told that Cody wasn't going to be the heel, he didn't give a fuck no more. He wants Cody to be the heel because he wants to take the one thing that people took from him. He wants to take Cody Rhodes from the people. That's all the fuck it is, because the people took his match against Roman, which, by the way, you could have fucking done at WrestleMania.
You could have done. Yeah, you could have done.
You chose not to fucking do it because it really wasn't about fucking you fighting Roman Reigns. You wanted to be a champion. You wanted to be champion. So you could say, I'm the people's champion one last time. Let's not pretend. Let's not act like
it was bigger than that though, bro. Like it was he could have The Rock and Roman story, and I was saying this shit when I still was saying that I wanted fucking Roman to stay champion. I didn't even care if Cody won, to be honest. But at the end of the day, when Cody did win, it was the right call, but it still should have been something set up where Roman came back and was like, yo, listen, I don't fucking care about that belt. I made that belt. I let you have that shit. I am the tribal chief. And then that would have been the setup right there, bro. That simple fucking little promo would have set up. The Rock would have came out, hold on, you're forgetting I'm High Chief Peter Maivia, and blah, 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 whatever. And then bam. Now you've taken the tribal chief aspect, you've taken the Rock's aspect, like you want to let me show you who the true tribal chief is. That would have been bigger, to be honest with you, that would have been bigger than any fucking title match that they would have set up after that. There was no need for Roman or Cody or it was a bunch of bullshit.
Again, it's ego, it's politics, it's other bullshit going on in the backstage area with that shit. And like I said, The Rock fucked up their whole storylines. He basically fucked up their storylines for 6 months with John Cena because John Cena was a heel, and they didn't know what the fuck to do with him as a heel. They didn't know
Absolutely.
because The Rock left their ass to have a heel with no fucking story.
Yeah, to have a heel that was going to retire in 12 months, that everybody knew that when this guy retired, what do you think, we're going to boo him? Like, it was cool to see, but it made no fucking sense to do.
It was a great moment, but WWE this whole year has been about great moments, and I feel like that's kind of why it has killed the company and has tanked a lot of people's expectations for 2026. Because all the fuck you want is a moment now. And like I said, you don't have fans anymore. You don't have fans. You have people that have a cult-like following that wants to follow just this one person and tell everybody how this one person is great. No, motherfucker. They're not.
Listen.
They're not great. And that's another thing I got a problem with this fucking world nowadays we live in. Stop telling people that they're great. They ain't done shit to be great. They ain't done motherfucking great. You got Dominic Mysterio running out here talking about something. I'm the greatest this. I'm like, bitch, you ain't done shit. Shut up. Why are you talking crazy and reckless? I get it that it's wrestling and you gotta hype yourself up. If you don't believe in you, then nobody will. But nigga, you not that. You never will be that. Stop trying to talk like that, bro. I just can't do it. The visions suck.
Yeah, the vision is the vision's not. It's not on my top of my list either. I really don't give a fuck about him.
Shit out the vision. I even when Seth was in the group, I literally kept saying, I don't think he needs the group. I'm like, why are y'all putting him in a group? It doesn't make sense to have a group. The vision has gotten worse, and I know people gonna sit there and say, "Oh, it hasn't." Yes, it has.
Yes, it has. I don't think there's anybody who. Well, there's probably people that will dispute it, but
they have lost the plot of what the fuck the group was supposed to be. Now it's just centered around trying to just make Braun Breaker the guy. But Bronson Reed is still fucking there, and you haven't pushed this man out one fucking time. And it's the man that actually beat Roman Reigns.
Yo, I got another hot take for you. I'll be real with you. Logan Paul is the shining fucking star of that whole group. And I will say it. I will say it even further than that. Logan Paul may be one of the biggest breakout superstars in WWE within the last 2 years. And I'll explain even further why. This man not only goes in and makes everything more interesting. At the end of the day, shit is more interesting when he's involved. Just with him being there. But with everything that he brings to the table, even outside of WWE, his presentations on Instagram, I don't know if you saw, like, he had the whole, like, kind of day in the life of the WWE superstar. He brings a lot of character and attention to something that doesn't have a lot of character right now. And I appreciate it. His mannerisms, his actions, the whole thing. Yeah, I'm not that humble. And then Paul Heyman, yo, you're humble. And he's like, yeah, I am humble. You're right. The nigga got character, bro. I don't give a fuck what nobody says. He has more character than half the motherfuckers in WWE right now. I'll be dead ass. He's legit himself. He's good in the ring. The guy is fucking good, man. If you turned, there was one hot spot this year with Logan Paul when they were doing the whole CM Punk right before he joined the Vision. And it was the spot where for a quick second, you thought Logan Paul was about to team up with CM Punk and be on some babyface shit. And when I tell you everybody fucking reinvested in Logan Paul immediately in that moment before he flipped on Punk, I think WWE keeps missing the mark trying to do too much bullshit. Like you said, trying to maybe just make moments. But they're not really, they're rehashing. Let's talk about some more good shit, I guess. The WWE Women's Tag Team division. I personally see something that I never thought was going to be big because I thought this was dying. I remember when people said the titles were cursed and all this other. The Women's Tag Team division has been phenomenal, bro. Whether it be Raquel and Liv, whether it be Raquel and Roxanne, Charlotte and Alexa, Jade and Bianca. I mean, you name it. They have been dominant. Asuka and Kyrie now. Io and Rhea. It's like, who would have thought that those titles would have been probably kind of bigger than what the women's titles are right now? How you feel about those?
I mean, yeah. I mean, they finally have actually done something with those women's tag team titles. The biggest problem with that is that you have also lacked the fucking other titles that you do have, which I kept saying. If you're gonna create mid-card titles, you better have a fucking backup plan.
Yeah.
Because a lot of these women that you basically have put in the tag team division could have been very much used for the mid-card titles that you also have.
Very true.
As much as I like Maxine Dupree, I don't know how long her being a champion is going to actually fucking last, and I don't think she needs to be champion for this much fucking longer. I just don't see how that makes the title make sense moving forward.
Yeah.
I just don't think it's going to last too much longer. And then on top of that, it's like, well, then who the fuck can you even take the belt and give it to outside of Becky fucking Lynch? That's about really it, because that's the only woman that is not fucking in the tag team division.
Yeah, Lyra and Bailey now are over there. I mean, you have
and Rhea and Io, and we don't know how long, and they're not gonna go for the fucking Intercontinental. Well, Rhea's definitely not going for the Intercontinental title. So it's just like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, it just, I don't know. And then you have, and it's just, yeah, I get that the women's tag team division is starting to look good and promising, especially with NXT also kind of pushing them into it, which they need to do more of.
Yeah, maybe move somebody up. Maybe have a call up and then bring up somebody for the IC title.
You don't even have to move them up. You can just put the fucking women's tag team titles on NXT. You can just have them go to NXT a couple times. Like, don't just do it for like special occasions. Like, actually physically make them go to NXT. Like, be a part of storylines down there. Like, why the fuck do you just have them on the main roster when you said these titles are for all the women tag teams?
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. How would you feel about IC Championship Maxine getting something like, maybe she has, hey, I got an open challenge, I want to be a fighting champion. She comes out and then fucking Jada Parker's music hits or something like that. And I'm talking about same night. For something like that, I would want same night. I wouldn't want she's showcased on Raw. I would want, let her come in and do some Paige versus AJ Lee shit and just take the belt immediately. And just let that start her rise or whatever. Or at least a moment.
I don't even know where the fuck Jada Parker is right now.
I don't either. What the fuck what is going on? I haven't seen her in a minute.
There's so many you could go with on NXT right now before I even put Jada Parker in that conversation.
You think Jordan Grace?
But it's like, bro, when you've been absent for like, that's a perfect person to put in that situation.
Yeah.
You have nothing else for that woman down there. Blake Monroe.
Yeah.
Blake Monroe, you can put somebody in those shoes.
Sol Ruka for sure.
I don't know if you do it with the I don't know if you do it with the Intercontinental title. I can't see it, but I can definitely see it with the U.S. Women's title. Like Chelsea Green gets a little bit too over her heels, and she's like, "I'll beat anybody," and then it's like Jordan Grace comes out and like, "Oh shit, maybe I shouldn't have done that." Like
yeah, for real. No, definitely. And there's opening for that too, because like you said, man, we are getting into 2006. It does seem like they kind of completely put their foot on the brake for the moment that we have now. I mean, listen, bro, I'm trying to be positive also, but at the same time, you know, I am.
I give you credit. You trying not to give. Listen, man, wrestling has fucked up my mood all fucking year. I can
tell.
Like I say, once it got to the point of the year where I was just like, you know what, bro? Once the Survivor Series happened, and I watched that shit, and I was like, bro, this is the main fucking roster, and you put on that bullshit of a PLE, and you make an ESPN have to promote this shit every fucking week. Like, what the fuck? Are you serious?
Yeah, man. You're right.
I was like, you know what? Fuck this shit. The best fucking PLE have all come from NXT. None of these fucking PLEs have worked. Like,
that's right.
The early PLEs worked. Raw Rumble was good. Elimination Chamber was good. You've had moments on certain PLEs, but there has never been a PLE that was just absolutely outright great. Maybe main roster was Evolution, and that's about fucking it.
Yeah, Evolution was dubbed the best one of the year. Elimination Chamber was okay. Elimination
Chamber was probably their best PLE with men and women on it at the same time.
Yeah, for real.
That's pretty much the best PLE. You had the men's Elimination Chamber with John Cena turning heel at the end. You had the women's elimination chamber that started it with Jade Cargill coming back and beating the shit out of
Coming
Naomi.
back from beating up Naomi, yeah.
And then
Naomi was standout tonight this year too. Naomi was incredible this year.
You had Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn beat the living hell out of each other in that match.
That's right.
The only match I cannot tell you was really good was Tiffany Stratton and Trish against Nia and fucking Candice LeRae. That was the only one. But for 3 matches, 3 out of 4, it's a pretty good fucking.
Tiffany Stratton sucks to me, bro. Tiffany Stratton fucking sucks to me, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know what it is.
And go back to the Logan Paul situation. I think a lot of people give Logan Paul credit for being a celebrity. And I think that
I don't know. I don't. I'll be dead ass with you.
And again, like I have different standards for a fucking dude like that because I'm like, yeah, bro, you're great in the ring. I'm happy for you in the ring, but I don't care about your character, bro. There's nothing about him that I give a fuck about. I generally just do not care.
He's good though. He's like, an asshole, man.
And I think that's why y'all like him so much. Is because he's already an asshole. It's very easy to boo him. Or it's very easy to cheer him because he's not supposed to be there. He's not supposed to be good in the ring. He's not supposed to be whooping everybody's ass. He's not supposed to be on the levels of a Seth or a Roman or a Cody. That's why you like him. Again, it goes into he's a fucking celebrity. That's
outsider.
That's why the fuck y'all like him. He's not fucking important like that. I don't look at him like. I think y'all give him too much fucking credit for some shit he really don't be doing.
All right. So let me ask you this, because I know your feelings on the Vision, and I actually share the feelings too. Because I've never been a fan of the Vision at all. Not with any of the motherfuckers. I'm not a fan of Paul Heyman and Seth Rollins. I've never been a fan of any of the shit that they've been doing lately. But how do you feel? Because of course we haven't gotten a chance to really talk about Austin Theory, the person who was in the mask, the person we all fucking knew was in the mask. How do you feel like it's going to progress? Honestly, like what can they do from here? Honestly, I mean, maybe that's the best question to ask. What can you see, at least?
The only way the Vision makes sense at this moment is if they break off.
Just disband, not even fight each other, just disband.
Because the only way I see this playing out is if you feel like you're going to get another star out of this group. And I don't think you give a fuck about creating another star out of this group. Yeah. I think you care about making Braun Breaker a star. And I think Austin Theory, Logan Paul is going to stay with Logan Paul because no matter what he does, he's going to be Logan Paul. Exactly. But Austin Theory and Bronson Reed are fucking collateral damage in this shit. And nobody wants to admit that shit because they think, well, they're in the Vision. It's great. No, bro, it's not fucking great. They're fucking collateral damage. And nobody wants to admit that shit. Bronson Reed was a 2-man group with Paul Heyman managing them. Now it's a fucking 4-man group with now Bronson Reed being just in the background. What the fuck happened in literally 2 fucking months? It went from 2 men to now 4.
Yeah, it's right. You're right.
You can't. How the fuck do you explain? And he was supposed to be the second breakout star, and yet he's now the 4th fucking man in a group.
I never ever thought, even though I like Bronson Reed and I do think that he is a good talent, I never thought that he was going to be somebody who was going to shine hard. He's actually got quite a bit of charisma for a big dude. Even though his character is being a big dude. Bronson
Reed idol is Bam Bam Bigelow.
Yeah, I heard that.
You easily had used him as that, but instead, what the fuck do you have him doing? He's basically Solo Sikoa for the Bloodline. He's a fucking enforcer. He's not supposed to do anything except come out and wreck some shit. And after that, that's basically what the fuck you do. Yeah, he talks maybe a little bit, but that's about fucking it. You don't care about him. And that's the fucking problem. You put this man in this group and basically have told him, yeah, you're basically just there as the muscle. That's pretty much what you are. You're just a fucking muscle. In a group where Braun Breaker is supposed to be this genetic superstar, but he's the fucking muscle? What?
Yeah, Braun Breaker's not really. I mean, I'll give Braun Breaker this. He's definitely getting better standing on his own because the promo he cut with CM Punk on Monday was pretty good. Yeah, it was genuine. I'll say that. It came out strong. The delivery was strong. It was kind of generic Nepo Baby in a way, but he definitely did kind of hold his ground. I mean, he didn't stutter. He looked Punk dead in the eyes. You saw his hand was shaking on the mic. But even Punk kind of gave him the nod, letting him know, yeah, you're doing good. In the middle of the promo. With Braun Breaker, I think for me, his personality is going to be what hinders him. And I know that's a shitty thing to say. Roman Reigns, when Roman was on his shit, when he beat The Undertaker, and they were trying to push him, but nobody was accepting it for a long time until Paul Heyman brought him back. Roman Reigns was a strong silent type. He was a strong silent type for a while, and it worked for him all the way up to the tribal chief gimmick. And then Roman got good on the mic. I don't fucking know where, but Roman got good on the mic in small patches. If you remember all them beginning promos that he used to do, it was less. But then he started talking a little bit more, and he started getting good. He started getting confident. He started getting supreme. They were short and sweet, but they were delivered direct and hard. Braun Breaker, man, being able to talk is definitely a motherfucking skill that you have to have if you are a number one guy in the company. It's just what it comes with it, man. And I don't know if his personality is there, bro. I'm not trying to hate. I just don't think that he has that it factor outside of the I'm so fast. We get it, nigga. You an athlete, but you're not a actor. You're a football player who has a microphone. And I listen, and a wrestling dad. And I'm not saying that to be a hate. I mean, it's hard to fucking say that, but but I'm just saying, like, it's the truth. It's the truth. Now, can he get better? Like he said it in the promo. I've been doing this for less than a fucking year before I came in or whatever. He can get better. Everybody can. Jade Cargill, she's getting better. Like, people get better, but sometimes it's also about that if you are it. If you are fucking it. You can have an IC championship. Is Gunther going to be the face of the company? Fuck no. At the end of the day, Gunther's great, phenomenal. In the ring, one of the most fucking hands down, probably the greatest wrestler they got in fucking, at least the newest, in WWE right now. Hands down. Dragunov is the only other motherfucker that I see as far as hard hitting. Like, you're going to war. I just think to see that shit with Sheamus. You just said a couple people like that. But now you have Gunther, as far as thinking this motherfucker going to be on backpacks and shit. It's just not going to happen. You still need somebody to carry the company. They do not have anybody for that shit right now. Hands down, bro. They don't have anybody. I can't really see. 2026, I think it's going to be very interesting, because I think that this is going to be the first time that they're not going to be able to rely on short appearances. They're not going to be able to rely on the John Cenas. They're not going to be able to rely on the Rocks. They're not going to be able to rely on a lot of the, hey, I'm here because I'm the Undertaker and I'm riding my motorcycle around the fucking ring. Nobody wants to see it no more. So now they're going to be forced to really create stars. And it may be good. It may be good. We might get a whole bunch of new shit, bro. But yeah, I know we've been sharing our opinions and stuff like that this whole year, B.
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah. You're good.
My feeling on Braun. Yeah, my feeling on Braun and being a guy and being pushed so fast is that name me the one time where a Steiner was on top of the company and the company succeeded.
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah, not even Scott. I mean, he wasn't. I don't think Scott was ever on top of the company. He was always just kind of around.
He was just there,
making noise. Yeah.
And I think that that's why I think a lot of people not understand this. It's not hatred, or we're not saying that the kid can't grow into become the guy. The problem is that you're fast tracking him, and he might not be fucking ready. And it's great. CM Punk is telling him he's doing great on a promo. Who gives a fuck what CM Punk thinks? He's not gonna be there in 3 fucking years. Who cares?
No, he's not.
Who gives a fuck?
I think less than that, honestly.
Who gives a fuck? And I love CM Punk. Who gives a fuck if CM Punk is giving him the nod? I don't give a fuck. You can't talk. I don't care. Every time I hear you talk, I'm fucking hearing Scott Steiner 2020 fucking 5. I don't give a fuck about you, sir. I don't have a fucking interest in this kid at all. And it's crazy because last year I was like, nah, Braun Breaker, he can be. They fucking fast-tracked this kid.
I thought it too.
And Braun Breaker is now starting to become fucking Roman Reigns' big dog. It's like you cannot see past that he's this interesting fucking character. No, the fuck he's not. He's boring as fuck. He can't wrestle, no matter what the fuck you believe. He can't fucking wrestle. He just hit the ropes really fast, and now you think he's a fucking wrestler. That's all he is. Like you said, he's a fucking athlete. That's all the fuck he is. If you told me right now, Bron Breakker, Austin Theory in a ring, who will win? Austin Theory will whoop Bron Breakker's ass.
Austin Theory is he's a better wrestler for sure.
He's a better
Austin Theory is pretty fucking good.
If you told me Bron Breakker, Bronson Reed in a ring, who will win? Bronson
Reed fucking takes all them motherfuckers. Yeah, Bronson Reed.
Logan Paul. Fuck, Logan Paul right now might give Bron Breakker a run for his fucking money in a ring. Like, bro.
Hey, listen, he went up with Roman. He went with Ray. I mean, I'm saying.
This is the thing. I don't give a fuck if his hands were shaking during the promo. I don't give a fuck. If his hands is already shaking in a promo, imagine what the fuck it's gonna be like if he actually wins the title.
That's the point I'm trying to make. Like, I noticed his hands fucking shaking. So it's like, you see he's scared.
You can fucking fast track this kid all the fuck you want. I think y'all not understanding this shit. There is a reason for why people did not like Roman Reigns for a good stretch of fucking time that he was trying to get pushed as the guy. It took Roman Reigns 5 fucking years, a pandemic, and nobody being in a building to finally get the fuck over.
Yeah. No, that's true. Yeah, and his, like, when he left and he had to kind of get people on his side, and I'm not saying he intentionally did it, but this
man announced that he had leukemia, and nobody for like a week was like, damn, Roman Reigns, man, that's so fucked up. He came back, man. Once he came back, that shit went right back to me. Oh no, he's just Roman Reigns again. Like, no, I don't want this shit. Get the shit off my TV.
Yeah, it went fast track right around.
I don't think people understand, bro. You can't just turn people heel and face and think this shit is going to work all the time. They now think that the Roman Reigns way of thinking, the Roman Reigns way of blueprint is now the new blueprint. No, motherfucker, that worked for Roman because people wanted to like Roman. They just didn't like his fucking character. Yeah, they liked Roman. They just didn't like his fucking character. They liked the fact that he was getting pushed every 5 seconds. And now you're doing.
They also didn't repackage. They didn't repackage shit with Roman Reigns. They didn't do anything the right way. They repackaged everybody else in the Shield. They didn't. They just threw him out there saying like him, and it didn't fucking work until they repackaged them. And then it kind of, then we get to the scenario we're living now. But it went through a lot of hell.
But I don't think people understand this shit. Like, bro, you cannot force a fucking wrestler on us and think it's going to be work. Now, again, these kids today, they like Bron Breakker because he's different. I don't even say he's different. He's something new that they can sit there and say, see, you don't like new wrestlers. No, man. There's a difference between a new wrestler and somebody that's being force-fed to us and telling us, okay, now I like him today. I don't want to. I don't think anybody,
I'll be real with you, man. And this is coming from somebody who's always on social media trying to find shit, trying to look at shit, listening to what people are saying and shit like that. I don't see a lot of talk about Bron Breakker. I don't see a lot of talk about him at all.
And I don't think people understand that. Like he's not actually liked, and some wrestling fans like him, some. But most people do not fucking fuck with this dude because it's like, bro, he can't talk. He barely can fucking wrestle. You're fast tracking him, and it just feels like you're forcing something on us that we don't fucking want. And we don't want it, and we're telling you we don't want it.
Yeah. Well, I don't know, bro. We got a lot. I know it's definitely a lot going on.
You know me. I've been this way about Braun and Dom all fucking year.
Oh, yeah. I know this.
I feel like they are forcing these fucking people into these positions because you need new. You need new. You know it. The problem is like you're forcing these fucking people, and listen, man. I'm gonna be honest. When Oba goes to the main roster, it's over for Braun.
That's a motherfucker right there. That's a motherfucker right there.
And that's where they do not. That's what they don't want. They don't want Oba Femi to come to the main roster immediately and make a fucking impact. Guess what? He already did.
But here's the thing. I did a TikTok about fucking Jacob Fatu and how Jacob Fatu came into WWE in the best way. I can't even think of somebody who made an impact the way that Jacob Fatu came in. Remember when he first stepped in and took out Cody? And I think I can't remember who other guys were. It was Cody. It was fucking
Kevin
like
Owens,
Drew. It was Kevin Owens, Randy Orton took them out by himself with the fucking team there. And everybody, every fucking body, people who knew him and people who didn't know him, was like, who the fuck is this? And then we waited. We waited while he was, I love you, so saying fucking 4 words. And then when that motherfucker finally got to that Titantron, he said, listen up, Jack, I'm going to get your ass. And motherfucker was like, who the fuck is it? That was the last time we... Remember that shit, yo?
When he was talking that shit to Braun Strowman on Saturday Night Event. Oh, that shit was crazy.
Bro, he was a fucking legend. You were like, who the fuck is this guy? Yep. But then they took him and then they packaged him and they tried to do the bullshit WWE fucking machine and they had to put it backwards. Maybe it was his idea, I don't fucking know. But then they took his little catchphrase and they had to overuse it and they turned him into a toy. And that's what fucked up. Because Jacob was, when Jacob won the fucking US championship, I didn't give a fuck about Jacob right there. When he just left, I wasn't paying attention to shit Jacob Fatu was doing. He doesn't even come up in conversation. This is the first time we're talking about right now. And that's not his fault. That's how they presented him. Jacob Fatu was a fucking animal, bro. And like you said,
listen, man. Fuck. I wish that WWE would understand that yes, you have the right to push whoever you want to push, but we have the right to tell you we don't want to see that shit.
That's right, and deal with it.
And we have the
do better.
We have the right to basically tell you, fuck off. I'm not watching this shit no more.
Yeah. Yeah, true.
And back in the day, you used to could control that because there wasn't an option. There's no more of that shit no more because there is an option now. Yeah. Now, I don't personally watch the shit, but that's me. But for some of y'all, they love that shit.
Yeah.
So
that's true.
At the end of the day, WWE needs 2020. I don't know what the fuck they're doing in 2026. I'm gonna tell you this: they need to figure out what the fuck they want to do as a wrestling company. Because at the end of the day, yes, it is sports entertainment, but the main objective is wrestling.
Yeah, for sure.
And really, day, you can push as many characters as you motherfucking feel. Push characters till your heart is content. But I'm gonna tell you to your face, I don't give a fuck about Dominic Mysterio. I don't give a fuck about Braun Breaker. You can continuously push them motherfuckers, and I will continuously tell you, fuck you, and I'm not watching this shit.
Yeah, I feel you. I really hope that they don't. I want to see Obafemi. Oba's one of the other guys that I really, really enjoyed this year. I was kind of late to the party. I've seen him, but the Ricky Saints shit is what really put me on to Oba. And I went back and watched some of his other shit. I watched, I remember it was a match he had with Dijak, and it was like a triple threat. I was like, these guys go at it. The match he had with Moose. There was a bunch of shit that I saw with Oba, but his promo that he cut with Ricky Saints, that I'm daddy and he's here. I was like, holy shit. and
that is what I'm talking about. He controlled the entire crowd with a fucking promo.
Ridiculously.
I don't think he needed 20 different fucking people to try to analyze his promo. You knew what the fuck he had said. You don't need to have no extra breakdown effects to that shit. Braun Breaker, I gotta hear 20 different motherfucking people say, but y'all don't understand what he's trying to say. Man, the fuck, I don't care what he's trying to say. Yeah. You telling me that you played on the field with Lamar Jackson. Great. What the fuck they got to do with wrestling?
You get it or you don't get it. Exactly, yeah. So it's just like a joke. If you get up in there and you deliver, it's gonna be felt. If it's not, it's not. But
and what it feels like is like, bro, I don't think you even committing to your promos, bro.
I don't think he knows how to talk like that, bro. Listen, I don't think I'm not trying to hate on Braun Breaker at all, bro. We had a whole episode about this. Me, you, Slim. I think we were all talking about how I felt that I wish he would have just fucked the bullshit. Oh, I'm gonna be Braun Breaker or whatever the fuck that is. Like, you should have been a Steiner. He would have had more charisma at least behind him if he at least upheld the Steiner name, that would have been at least something else somebody could have got behind. But it's like you gave up your name trying to represent yourself, but you don't have a whole lot of package. So it's just like, you kind of fucking played yourself a little bit, because at least you would have had something else going for you. Charlotte Flair, she's a Flair, but she don't even need that shit. She represents herself for the most part.
I wish 2025 showed a lot of people that you can like a character all the fuck you want. At the end of the day, it's all got to connect. And at the end of the day, if you can be a character, but you can't fucking wrestle, I don't give a fuck. Solo's a character. He's funny. I would not pay a fucking dollar to see fucking Solo Sikoa wrestle.
Solo wrestling, right?
Jey Uso
is good, man.
Awesome. Jey Uso. He's awesome as a catchphrase. He's an incredible entrance. It is the best damn thing. If I promise you this, I've been to a bunch of fucking shows where Jey Uso has now had the yeet shit going. I have been to a bunch of these fucking shows. It is the best fucking entrance I've ever seen in my life. It is fun as fuck. You've been
Daniel Bryan, yes. You don't think the yes? The yes is what, yeet or yes? Yeet versus yes.
Experience the yes. I got a chance to experience The Rock when I was a kid and Stone Cold when I was a kid. I went to the Royal Rumble in 2001. That was the last time I could before I started really going to wrestling like that.
Okay.
But Jay's entrance is one of those entrances you gotta physically be there to be there. Like I've
seen it twice. Yep, you're right. It is.
After the entrance, I don't give a fuck. And as much as you try to sit there and say, I don't want to be an entrance, my nigga, you are an entrance.
You an entrance, dude. Yeah, we definitely said that shit.
You are an entrance.
You an entrance. There ain't no fucking doubt about it.
I don't care that you don't like that shit. That's who you are, dude. And yes, you now got your brother back. And okay, let's have this conversation too. The Usos is not the greatest tag team of all time. We need to stop saying this shit. I know. I'm about to get a lot of people upset. The Usos is not the greatest tag team of all time. I think y'all niggas are delusional. I bet money y'all don't even know who the fuck they beat to be the first to be tag team champions for the first
time. Let me see. It wasn't the Hardys.
No.
It was the Shield.
Nope.
I'm off. I don't know.
It was the New Age Outlaws.
Shit.
That's what I'm
those
saying.
my favorite. Well, those my second favorite of all time.
You see that shit? People don't know shit.
Wait a minute. That match that they had when Road Dogg and Billy came back, that was the first time they got the tag titles?
That was the first time they ever won a tag team title.
I remember that match. I definitely. You know why I remember that match? Because I was like, damn, that was a fucking phenomenal match, and I was surprised at how good the fucking New Age. They were wrestling better then than they were in the fucking Attitude Era. I was like, that match was good.
Fucking good.
Yeah. I didn't know that was the first time they won the titles, though. That was a good-ass match.
People won the tag team titles in their entire careers was against the fucking New Age Outlaws.
That's crazy.
And most of their tag team titles that they have won have come from them beating the fucking New Day.
That's true, too. Yeah, they had epic shit with the New Day, I ain't gonna lie.
Tell me the Usos are great. No, they're fucking not. They're good. They're better than what they used to be. I give you that. But let's put shit into perspective. The only reason why y'all think they're great is because of the Bloodline storyline. If that fucking storyline never happens, are y'all putting them in the same conversation as the Hardys?
I listen, Dudleys? I don't know. I would. I'm not going to lie to you. The Usos is definitely up there, bro. I don't agree with you on that one.
Okay, do you feel the same
I mean, maybe not the greatest of all time, but as far as...
Do you feel the same way about the New Day?
New Day is definitely up there, too. Hell yeah. The New Day is definitely one of the greatest tag teams of all time. That's the only way
no
doubt about it.
That's the only way the Usos even make it into the conversation if you say the New Day, too.
I would say if we had to really like talk, if we were doing like, maybe this is a segment we should do for one of the shows coming up this year, kind of get to like, some top lists or whatever. I know you do, you're like king of lists and shit, but maybe we should do like, like something like that. Like I would say my top is Hardys number 1, New Age Outlaws is number 2, and Usos is number 3. So they're in my top 5.
Me is the Hardys. Is the Dudleys. Is New Age Outlaws. It's Edge and Christian. You cannot act like Edge and Christian ain't one of them.
Hell no, they definitely are. You're absolutely right. Those three alone. I mean, those motherfuckers.
It's the Road Warriors.
Yeah, LOD.
It's the Road Warriors. It's who else? Oh shit. It's Beer Money from TNA. It's
remember
Undisputed
them.
Era. Like it's a
Yeah,
bunch of fucking
they
teams.
were
I can
good.
put
There's a
in
bunch of tag
fucking
teams. Yeah,
Usos.
man.
It's a bunch
There's a
of
shitload of teams.
Brothers of Destruction. Like, I can put some teams in front of Usos, man. Like
Kane and Undertaker.
I think people get delusional with it. People forget the run that they had in the 2000s was really the Brothers of Destruction. Like,
Oh yeah, I remember when Undertaker was on the motorcycle. I mean, the people forget that they started off when they were still in the Undertaker was still the Ministry.
Yeah, but
that whole gimmick and shit.
But like I could go through some teams before I get to the fucking Usos, bro. I've been watching wrestling. I could get through some teams before I get to the fucking Usos, bro.
I would really have to think, bro. There's a lot of fucking teams out there, but like you said, the main ones that you hit were pretty much.
Like I can get to shit. Christopher Daniels and AJ Styles in TNA. People forget that fucking tag team. Paul London and Brian Kendrick was way better than the fucking Usos. Like,
I mean, for what they were. They were a good tag team, but they were high flyers. I don't know.
But like I can get through some teams before I get to the.
Then we gonna say Kai and Tai? You gonna say fucking Taka Michinoku and Funaki? I love Attitude Era Kai and Tai with the fucking whole team chopping off Valvina shit. Like I fuck with you on some shit like WWE. If WWF had some crazy tag teams, all right, fucking.
That shit was crazy.
That shit was crazy for the oddities. This is fucking natural disasters. They've had a lot of shit. I was just seeing on TikTok they had Arsenio Hall. Shout out to fucking Arsenio Hall, bro, for one of the shows back in the day, without criticism, I may add, that was putting WWF on the map, bro. He had Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior. He had fucking Slick, Big Boss Man, and Prince Hakeem, the Twin Towers on the show, bro, talking to them about how they wrestle and everything. And I saw that and I was like, damn, bro, they was doing that whole just paired people together back in the day shit, even, bro. It's crazy, but shit. Even Sheamus and fucking Cesaro, the bar, people sleep on the bar. They were phenomenal, bro.
Man, I could go through some fucking tag teams, bro.
The Shield, shit.
Bro, like I've said, I can go through some tag teams before I get to the fucking Usos. And I feel like a lot of people put the Usos higher than they really are.
DX? Damn, we didn't fucking think of that.
Yeah, DX, shit. Like, man, like, I can go through some tag teams. The Hart Dynasty, bro, I can go through some fucking tag teams before I get to the fucking Usos, bro.
Shit, even Owen and Brett. Owen and British Bulldog.
Yeah, like, people, like, again, I'm not saying the Usos are not great. They're great, but the greatest tag team of all time? No, bro. We got to stop throwing this word great around like it's fucking candy.
Like it's candy?
No, bro.
I feel you.
Are they
it's
good?
Conversation.
Are they one of the best tag teams to ever do it? Yeah, they're one of, but they're not the best tag team to ever do it. I've seen some tag teams.
Shit, what about even I would love, I mean, not as much now. I don't know. I kind of feel like they're out of their prime, and who the fuck am I? But what's it called? AEW. Damn, what the fuck am I blanking right now? Matt and what's it called? Jackson.
The Young Bucks.
Young Bucks. Yeah. Damn.
Like shit. I mean, like, yeah.
Yeah, they were phenomenal. The Briscoes, the Young Bucks. I remember watching their fucking Ring of Honor shit, man. That's where I first got introduced to them, and I was like, my boy showed me. I was at Target.
I can easily go through some tag teams if I get to the fucking Usos.
Yeah, I feel you.
I think people have put them in such a higher regard because of the storyline they read. And I think that because of the bloodline storyline, people have now put them in some like unforeseen fucking greatness. It's like, no.
I love the Usos before the bloodline, man. I mean, I loved how.
And I'll be honest with you. I mean, I'm gonna keep it being with you. They were actually better when they were.
They were. No, I actually don't. The bloodline story opened up the whole bloodline. That the bloodline story together was fucking dynamic. But the Usos, when they started that when they turned heel and stopped putting the paint on their face.
Let's keep it a beat. Usos penitentiary.
That shit,
out the bloodline was fucking goated.
That shit, the promos that they used to cut together, where they were finishing each other's sentences, and it was so fucking smooth. Like the promos were, everybody here. I said everybody, and I'm sitting there like, damn, these motherfuckers, niggas is about to go in, but they don't even. But yo, B, you absolutely right, because that's the fucking problem. It's like there still is some genuineness in wrestling right now. But it's like with WWE, it's just this shit it's pop, yo. You know when music gets too poppy, it's like shit is just being just watered down so much that you can't get that genuine shit that like how just like we're just talking right now. Like it used to be so raw, bro. Like, and now it's just everything is so fucking watered down. Yeah. Another thing I'll say before we bounce. Roxanne, yo, I fucking love Roxanne Perez. That triple threat match and also shout out to fucking Nikki Bella for holding it down in that triple threat match. That shit was good. That match was really good, bro. She showcased, man. She wasn't scared. To be honest with you, people might think this is a fucking hot take as well, but Raquel and Nikki, they showed out more than fucking Stephanie, in my opinion. Raquel especially. Raquel is my MVP of the women for the year. Raquel Rodriguez has been fucking killing it, bro.
Ooh, MVP of the year? Oh, no.
Listen, and I've really thought about it. And I thought about the candidates. I've thought about people who actually, she's represented, what she's been a part of. She's been killing it, bro.
Listen, I will give Raquel all of the credit in the world. She took the advice of someone that had been in this game for a very long time.
Mm-hmm.
And she didn't go out her way to say, fuck that. I know what I'm doing. Fuck what you talking about.
That's right.
Yeah. No, she listened. She heard what he said. And she's like, you know what? You're right. And I'm going to fucking apply that shit. And she did exactly what the fuck Kevin Nash told her to do.
That's right. And somebody who matches her, too, because another big guy, he was the same kind of thing. He understands.
And they're calling her the Big Mama Cool or some shit?
Big Mommy Cool, yeah.
So she took that shit serious, and I respect her for doing that because a lot of these fucking kids nowadays will hear somebody say that and then immediately jump out the window and be like, I know what I'm doing. Don't tell me.
Dismiss them, yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? Like, she did exactly what she respect her.
Yeah.
We talk about the women's division. The only person I would ever give that type of MVP quality to is Io Sky. There's no.
Io is definitely phenomenal. Io is phenomenal.
Shout out to Stephanie. Shout out to Tiffany. Shout out to all them. You ain't on EO's level. I'm sorry.
No.
Like, get the fuck out of here. Like, it's just,
I can't wait for the. I can't wait for the epic Io versus Asuka, and I hope that they really do it right. They're building it. It's definitely slow building. I think that's what the Mania match is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be for a title or not, but they definitely have to have some kind of grand finale. I personally hope it's like with a stipulation.
I'm gonna tell people what they don't probably want to hear, and I'm gonna tell you this. I said that earlier. I think the women should main event night 2 of WrestleMania.
Mm-hmm.
I think the women will have way more matches on WrestleMania than the fucking men.
Hey, the way it's going. The women ran this shit this year. The men have not been engaging, bro.
Because my thing is this. There's not a storyline that I give a single solitary fuck about when it comes to the men.
Yeah.
You listen, Roman Reigns is probably gonna be back this upcoming Monday on Raw.
I don't give a that's some shit I don't care about. Bro, I don't give a fuck about Roman coming back anymore, bro.
It's to the point now, bro, where he returns and it's like, bro, who literally gives
who can care? Who can? We know you're gonna leave, bro. Nobody gives a fuck if you here for 5 minutes anymore.
Nobody cares if you come at the end of the show because you do this shit every
fucking day.
Every time you come back at the end of the show to like make it feel like, and then you cut this bullshit ass promo every fucking time to open up the show. I'm back and it's not the same and it's just it is shit. I don't care, bro.
Nobody cares anymore, bro.
It's just like, bro, I don't give a fuck no more. Like it's like, bro, and that's what people on social media want. You want the same old shit, and you think it's gonna be great because you think about the past.
Yeah,
bro. We don't live in 2020 no more.
No, it's 2026.
Like, let that shit go.
B, you are absolutely right. And B, personally, I want to thank you, brother, for being a huge part of this Wrestle Talk community, bro, that we got that we're invested in. I mean, I was going back to, like I said, with older clips, man, from this year, from the previous years, and we've had some awesome conversations, some really good conversations too. We made up the one I keep posting over and over again with me, you, Lay, and Slim, and we was talking about Trick Williams and building him as a pimp, and that was, to this day, I'm telling you right now, if WWE ever watches any of my shit, please watch that, because I think they talking about pushing Trick to the main, and he's talking to Adam Pearce, and he's sitting there saying, yeah, you got my number 1-800 whip that trick. If they do that shit, I'm yo B. We better get paid, yo. I'm bringing everybody the fuck off. I'm telling you right now, that was one of the best ideas, making Trick Williams and some Cadillac, purple dice, pimp shit. But I appreciate you, bro, man. One of the hardest working guys in this business that we're in. And yeah, I can't wait to see and hear you next year as well, bro. Because STR, we growing, we building. We're gonna have new segments next year. We're gonna be doing a lot. And it's probably going to be, I'll say it right now, the most shows that we've had of any year previous. So we're also opening up. We're going to be doing a lot more talk about other wrestling promotions as well as TikTok. TikTok is flying right now with the Straight Through the Ropes. And I appreciate everybody over there that's following us as well. So, guys, B, you doing anything special for tonight? Staying up, watching the ball drop, or taking your ass to sleep?
I'm watching this game right now, Miami, Ohio State. But after that, I'm going my ass to sleep. I don't watch the ball drop. The ball gonna watch me. Fuck that.
There you go. Let the ball watch you, bro.
I ain't no kid. I ain't 10 years old. Like, fuck that shit.
Listen, I love it, man. I don't know. This year, I'm definitely on like some symbolic shit. Like, as soon as I get off of here, one of the reasons why, like I said earlier, I moved this up because it's 8 o'clock right now, and I'm about to go in there and finish off Stranger Things, man. I'm fucking. I love that show, man. We got the finale on tonight, and I'm about to watch that, and then I'm gonna stay up. I got my chair and shit set up outside. I'm gonna go chill outside and stuff like that. Watch the fireworks go off in front of my house and everything. And
you can't pop the fireworks.
Well, usually my neighbors are some party animals, bro. I got some down the street. I got some over here. So they shooting guns, got everything. So I'm just gonna go out there and just watch them do and have fun and just enjoy. But Happy New Year, brother. Happy New Year to all you guys out there as well. Thank you guys so much for an amazing year. We have so much more to come, and I can't wait for you guys to see it. Make sure that you go and follow Brandon Janeue at the Brandon Janeue Show. We always post the links there for you to follow him easy and check out all his shows he does. He got a lot of content. And B, anything in closing, man?
I mean, I got some top 10 listed out right now on podcasts and all that. More so coming into 2026. I got a debate, Stone Cold versus The Rock. I didn't know I was going to do it, but I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. Might as well start out 2026 with a fucking bang. Why not?
There you go.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Awesome, bro. I also want to shout out to STR Slim, of course. Slim's in the building. He wanted to come on tonight. I know everybody's been working hard, especially at the end of the year, but everybody's still rocking. Shout out to Lay, of course. You know, Lay, you be seeing Lay. Lay is a busy lady. I'm really happy for all her success she's had, but she's still, you know, in the chat with us and talking to us, keeping us up, you know, giving us ideas and stuff like that. So she working in the back scenes when she's not around. But yeah, I can't be thankful enough for you guys, man. I really appreciate being able to talk wrestling with you guys all the time. And hopefully this year this year might surprise us and kick our ass and be like, damn, you know, we don't never want to sleep because we're trying to watch wrestling. That's the dream. But we're going to find out because it's a brand new year starting tomorrow. Until then, we're going to tell you, stay true, stay positive, and pay attention, baby, because there's a lot going on. And we'll be back next week. Let's go. Peace out, y'all. Have a great night. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed that episode, make sure you head on over to the Beeline Entertainment LLC YouTube channel, where we have so much more for you. We have the Beeline Web Show on Tuesday nights, as well as Straight Through the Ropes Wrestle Talk on Wednesdays, and of course, the Beeline Entertainment Show on Thursday night. Join us and make sure that you hit that like, hit that share, and of course, subscribe with that bell button for the notifications so you can make sure you're getting all the great content from the Beeline Entertainment LLC. Let's go!